Evening all, Barney Black here. It is Sunday the 16th of Feb. It's about 9:25 at night, and I wanted to start this series of videos, which this is the first of many more to come between now and I guess the end of the year. But this series is going to be 17 weeks, so 17 videos showing you my journey in preparation for the West Highland Way Ultra, which starts at 1 AM on Saturday morning, the 20th of June in Milngavie. It's 95 miles over to Fort William, and it is 14,760 feet of elevation, and there are 8 checkpoints along the way that you've got to do within certain time limits as well. So this is an introduction to that. My whole year is aimed at doing 50 marathons, the equivalent of 50 marathons before December the 31st. I turned 50 in April, so the plan is 50 at 50. And the West Highland Way will give me 95 miles towards that running tally, which is 1,310 miles in total. Excuse me. Now, to put that in context, actually, I should explain, if you haven't seen previous videos, any training I do will not count towards the 1,310 miles. It's absolutely got to be 26.2 or more, or it will not count towards the tally. And I've got to do my own homemade runs as much as official events. My first official event is this coming weekend. So next weekend, myself, Caroline, Robbie will be together doing the Glentress Marathon. So really looking forward to that. I think it'll be a tough marathon because there's 5,000 feet of elevation and the weather's been pretty wet, windy. We've had snow, so I suspect that all of that will still be down at the Peebles when we go down to Glentress. And I think underfoot is going to be pretty heavy going. So just getting around and enjoying it is the aim for next weekend. Also, to stay on track for my 50 at 50, I should average 4 marathons a month. Now, I've not done that yet. My first one, like I said, is next weekend. But I have been keeping a tally in my 50 at 50 book, which for January, I was able, here's my January kind of tracking with some notes, and I'm even keeping a little bit of a journal with February here. Anyway, January, I managed to do just under 251 miles. Now that's running, football and walking the dog, and it's averaging 8 miles a day, which isn't too bad. And in February, I'm ahead of that already, because in January I had about an 8-9 day spell halfway through the month that I did absolutely nothing. So, but none of that counts towards the 1,310 or the 50 at 50. So that's 200 and, what did I say? 251 miles. It's good to know that that's what's in the legs, but it doesn't count. I've still got to do marathon distance to get that to accumulate. Anyway, that's a personal challenge. Knowing that I'm doing the West Highland Way, my goal is to get to 1 AM on the 20th of June, fit mentally as well as physically, and in a good space to be confident about finishing the West Highland Way. So the average of 4 marathons a month, I'm tapering that down. February, there's going to be 1. I doubt I'll squeeze a second one in at the end of the month. March, I am hoping to do 4, maybe 5 marathons, because in March I'm going to have some time in my hands, which I'll share with you in a couple of videos' time. April, we're in Milan, and so on through the year. I've got other bits and pieces. In May, I'm cycling the North Coast 500 with my 2 mates, Kenny and Cammy, and I'm sure that'll be okay. It's a bit of, I'm using the bike to cross-train just now, and whilst it's 7 days of cycling, the second half, having planned it the way that I have, I'll be able to do some short runs, because the distance that we're cycling is only going to be 4 or 5 hours each day for the last 4 days of the cycle. We're cycling for 8 days. The first 4 days is hellish. The second 4 days is going to be a much more enjoyable, steadier pace and much shorter mileage with much shorter time on the bikes as well, which will give me a little chance to just do some leg loosening and maybe do some 5 or 10 Ks as well. So, lots to look forward to, lots of videos to come, one a week which will cover what activities I do. I'll try and talk about my diet and how I'm looking after myself, and if there's anything else which I think is worth throwing in, I will share that with you as well. If you have got any activities coming up yourself, please share them with me. I'd love to hear about them. We could share tips. You could help me out. I still regard myself very much as a beginner, and I'm still learning about exercise techniques, about training plans, about recovery plans, about fueling and food and everything else. So I'm really open to ideas from anybody else. And I was going to say something else. Oh yes, I'm coming to the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. If you're a subscriber, thank you. I would love it if you could share and ask anybody you know that's interested in running or even cycling to subscribe as well. And if you've stumbled across this channel because you're just looking for things to watch on YouTube, why not tick the subscribe button? Follow me for a while and see if you like the videos and the content that I'm doing. And if you've got any advice for me for the content, how I can improve it, please feel free to share. And that's it. I'm Barney Black. I've got MS. It doesn't have me. Be cool.